Okay, this has got to be one of the strangest intros you've probably ever seen, and certainly that I've done. But this is the NightFox 120R head-mountable day and night sight that also records. Yeah, keep watching. Review coming up on this unit. Hello YouTubers, it's Steve here, aka Catanonia, and welcome to another video by Ergonology. On this channel we do a whole load of air rifles, air pistols and technology reviews. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, check out our other content, and don't forget to join our Facebook group, link down below. But today we're talking about the NightFox 120R, this remarkable little unit. This is the latest incarnation from NightFox, and basically what this is a set of binos that you can handheld. You can hold onto your head with a GoPro type style, so it's hands-free. It allows you to see at day, at night, take pictures and record all in one little unit like this for a dinky price of £180 to £200 UK. Yeah, that is cheap for considering what it is. As usual, I'll leave the links down below for Amazon, so if you want a set of these, just go and get them on there. But like I said, back in the days, back even early 2000s, this sort of thing was just not possible. It was the realms of the military, costing thousands of pounds. Now with the advent of mobile cameras and digital cameras, and technology has shrunk and shrunk, this sort of thing is now possible for us. And it is great for us air riflers and those other hunters out there as well, especially at night time. So how does this thing work? Well, it's quite simple. It is just pure and simple, a digital camera in here. Here is the lens, and then here are two IR torches either side, and you look through the back and you look at an LCD screen, and that LCD screen is 320 times 240 pixels across, and then remember it's quite close to your eyes as well. So when it's running in daytime operation, you have this lens cap on here, and this reduces the amount of light coming in. And this lens cap actually has on it the IR filter that blocks out IR, which you'll find on every digital camera. Now you DIYers out there will know that you can take any digital camera, remove the IR lens, shine an IR torch, and lo and behold, you've got a night sight. Well, that's exactly how this works. Daytime operation, reduced aperture with the filter on, it records, takes pictures. You can hold it as a set of binos, or you can attach it to your head with the strap. And then at night time you take off the lens, you remove the IR torch, you let more light in, and then you press on the buttons to run the IR torches either side to illuminate out so that you can actually see in night time. And there are 7 levels of IR torch power on here. Now this whole thing runs with an internal battery. And that internal battery, basically, you can USB charge that up. So what I'm going to do is just take the headset off here, just slot it off, nice and simple like so. And at the back end, again I'll leave pictures, there's a little flap, and you can USB charge up on there, and there is a micro SD card in here. Now I've got a 32 gig one in here. So effectively you can charge this up from your normal USB sources, including your computer, or you can connect up the USB cable and actually download the images off the stick of your micro SD card stick on there, or you can take the stick out and plug it into your computer if you want. Now reportedly this will run up to 5 hours in daytime mode, and about getting about 2 hours if you're on maximum IR torch level 7 at nighttime mode, and from flat all the way up to fully charged I reckon about 4 hours. Now I can confirm those sort of numbers, they are approximately right. So yeah, that's pretty good on there. So here we have it in the actual bino mode here. Now with the bino mode you actually get a really nice strap. So it comes in a lovely box like this. Quite a lot of stuff in it, instructions, etc. You get that, you get the head kit, but you also get a strap that you can actually then have these as a set of binos, which I think, to be honest, most people will use it like that. But if you do want to play Rambo or be a Navy SEAL, then you can put the GoPro head strap on, put it on your head. And for those of you asking out there, can you do it? I'm going to leave a little bit of a video running where I've actually had a bit of fun. I got my Sig Sauer P226 with my laser dot on it, and then I've run the actual unit in the head mounted mode Yes, and it does work like that. And for those other people that are asking, can you look down this and look through a normal rifle scope? No, you can't, because it is extremely difficult to get your head in the right place, line this all up, and then the IR torches will get blocked in the way. But I have tried it, and it's a nice thought to be able to do that, but it's pretty good. So anyway, let's just run through the actual unit itself. Like I said, in the daytime operation, this is the actual lens here. The lens basically has a lens cap for daytime operation, reduces the amount of light coming in, and has the IR filter on it. Then we have the two IR torches here that illuminate out. Now they say it goes up to 150 meters. In theory, practice on a good night, realistically you're looking at 100 meters, about that on a good night. Now that doesn't stop you putting an extra torch out there, and of course this will work as far as your IR torch will illuminate out. And with the GoPro mount, it's pretty easy, I should think, to add one onto the top of it. So let's move around. Then we have buttons up here. We have a zoom. So this actually operates at 3 times magnification standard, but then it does have a 2 times digital zoom as well. So we've got a zoom. We have a mode button. So the mode button will let you then get into your menu settings to format the card, change the settings, all of that. Quite nice on that. And it will also let you go into picture mode and video mode on there. And then we have the IR button here. That gives you your 7 levels of IR and off, so it's actually 8 modes. And then we have the record, stop, start and select button here. Nice and simple. And a power button, nice and easy. Like we said, we've already mentioned that we've got the USB charging and the micro SD side there. And that is basically it, apart from your focus wheel at the bottom. So your focus wheel is just a dial which you turn around like so. So actually a really cool little piece of kit. Really like it for the price. 180 quid, nice and light, simple to strap it around, put it on your neck. Really good on that. I'm thinking, yeah, really nice. Okay, so I've got a jerry rig set up here with my camera pointing directly into the eyepiece of the 120R. I'm pressing and holding the power button and we can see the welcome screen, and you can see we're powered up immediately. So that was literally 2 seconds, you're up and running. So you can have this thing switched off around your neck quite easily. Couple of seconds, press it on, save yourself battery power. And I'll just guide you through it. Up the top left up there we have a little picture mode icon. That means you're in picture mode. If we hit the mode button, that will then cycle into video mode. So that when you then press the actual record button, you either take a picture or you take video. What you then also have is your SD card information up at the top right hand side with your number of seconds, the amount of time you've got left on your camera, or how many pictures you've actually taken. And then down at the bottom right, really nice to see a battery indicator there. Now I'm just going to press the mode button again. This one now has taken us into where we can actually view the gallery. I suppose we can call that gallery mode, where you can look at the pictures or look at the video that's stored on the SD card. We'll press it one more time, and now it takes us into a menu where you can set your actual 120R up, and you can use the keys up the top to cursor around up and down. So we can format the SD card, power saving, so we can change the power saving settings, which is very handy indeed. So we'll just put it back at 10 minutes. We can change the date, the time, the flicker rate as well. You can change how bright the LCD is, the date and the time language tag for each of your pictures or your videos, and the version information. So this is where you'll change all of your menu system. If you press the mode button again, it will just take you out. So cycle through, we got our picture mode, so just give you all more. We're in picture mode, we're in video mode, then we're in video or picture viewing mode, and then we're in the menu mode, and press it again. And then if I press the zoom button, we'll see that the zoom then increases from 1 in steps all the way up to 2 times digital zoom. And you press it a final time, then you come out of it, and you're back to 1 time zoom. Now obviously all the time you're doing this, you'll get a proper picture, and it's really difficult to set my camera up to show you that happening on there. So what we'll do is we'll go back into the video mode, into the playback mode, and what we'll do is we'll just select this one, because I think we've got this one's actually saved up at the moment. So we'll come along and we'll hit the play button on that one, and now I'm just letting this play. So this is just playing it back, so you can actually, while you're out in the field, have a look and see. So you can see type there out in the garden. So yeah, pretty damn cool. I'm pretty impressed with that, and that's all running through that little LCD display that you've got. So I thought a lot of people won't actually show you this when they do reviews of night kits and the menu systems, so I thought I'd put this quick little bit of video together to show you how it actually looks when you actually pick it up and you start to use it. So what we'll do is we'll break back out and I'll give you my updates, my views on it, and we'll also run some video that I took previously with it as well. So what do I think of the NightFox 120R? Well, I think overall, for the price, I think this is an amazing piece of kit. Really, really great. There are some pros and there are some cons about it. So let's go from the pros, the price. Seriously, for what you're getting here, people spend more than that for a rangefinder. You've got full night sight video recording capability binos, day and night. Brilliant, 180 to 200 pounds. You can't knock that at all. That is brilliant, absolutely do. I like the fact that the weight, they're really lightweight here. You know, we're talking under 400 grams. Even with the headset on, it doesn't feel heavy on your head. When it's around your shoulders, I've had binos that are really heavy. These are nice and light. They're made of plastic, yes, they're sort of waterproof. I wouldn't go throwing it in a lake, but yeah, not too bad at all. Just don't go bashing them around. Obviously, I love the fact that you can do video and the fact that you can do photos on here. So it's great if you're doing spotting for somebody else that's shooting with a night sight. This is really, really nice, good piece of kit for that. I like the fact also that when you switch it on, you switch it off, it remembers your settings, your brightness levels, all of that. That's really nice, so you don't blind yourself. You're not having to mess around with it every single time. But it does look cool as well. They do look stupidly cool. You turn up with some of these, people are just going to wonder, what on earth have you got there? They do look really cool. And of course, I do like the fact that they're hands-free. You can put the headset on, like the GoPro mount on there. And I do like the fact that they're hands-free. Really nice. But there is some cons with these, and as you know on this channel, I don't pull any punches. I borrowed these off a subscriber, so I'll tell you exactly what I think about them. They claim 150 yards. Realistically, you're looking at 100 yards on a good night with these built-in torches. But that's a minor point. You can always use an additional IR torch, and if you're using these for air rifling, then you're not going over that sort of range. Maybe for stalking to get closer, but always use a different IR torch. It's typical marketing, 150 meters, take it with a pinch of salt. The head strap to put on them, there is no adjustments in the eyepiece and how it fits around your head at all. It's a one size fits all. So if you've got a small head, it might not work. If you've got a large head, it might not work for you. There's nothing you can do about that. So you do have to fiddle around a lot, and sometimes it's easier to have them not so close to your face, but just away from your face. So it can get a bit clumsome to get them set up. They're certainly not going to be doing what they do in the movies, just pull them down, suddenly you got night sight, lift them up again. Not like that. You're going to be messing around with these quite a bit to get on your face. Also with these as well is that it is basically a flat screen you're looking at. You're not looking at like they do in the Navy SEAL movies and the films where they got a night sight per eye. You've seen it all. It's not like that. So you do not get the depth of field, the 3D. So do not go walking around with these plugged on thinking you're Rambo. You will be running into walls and banging over things because you've got no sense of depth or anything like that. Basically, you remember it's a 2D flat screen that you're looking at in here. There's no sound on the video on there, which isn't a big problem. I just would have thought that it would be nice if they just stuck a quick microphone on there to pick up some sound, but there's none of that on there. It would have been nice to see rangefinder in here. Seriously would have. Yes, that would have cost a little bit more, but I think that might be coming soon. That's not much more to add to this, to put in there a rangefinder. That would be really, really cool. So the problem I find with these is if you got these and they're on your head, then basically, and you got your head mounted, then you got your rifle, it's gonna get in the way, they're gonna clash, they're gonna bang into your rifle. So I can certainly only really see these realistically if you're shooting of being binos around your neck, so you can look up, yeah, do your stalking, and then turn to your night sight on your rifle. So yeah, that definitely, unless you're a spotter, or you just fancy just having a go with the headset on and walking around the field at night, having a look and taking videos on there. The video quality in here is not amazing when you download it onto your computer. It's nowhere near HD quality. They don't claim it is at all. It actually runs at 640 x 480 at 30 frames a second. It is colour. It's not great quality, so when you start looking at it on your HD monitors that everyone's got, just expect that. You know, at the end of the day, that technology will get better and better as well. The focusing wheel on here as well can be a bit iffy. It's not the best quality, it's just a plastic ratchet that moves the lens in and out. You know, I've seen better on web cameras. It works, it's functional, you will have to mess around with it, but it's not brilliant on there. And the other thing as well is that when you are taking video of this, there's no image stabilization in here at all. So if you're one of these people that's got shaky hands, your video is going to be extremely shaky. So the videos that I've been showing while I've been talking, I've actually mounted this onto a tripod, sort of strapped it onto a tripod just to show the videos, to give you clear video so you can see what's going on. But really, what do I think of the NightFox 120R? I think for the price, this is a cool piece of kit. Certainly worth the money. If you want something for walking around scanning fields at night, I certainly recommend using it in the bino option with your neck strap on, around your neck, scanning the fields. Yeah, okay, right, I've got my target, and then turn into your night sight on your rifle. Certainly recommend it for that. If you want to stick it on your head and play Rambo, yeah, it does work with a pistol and stuff like that, but don't use it for that really. I wouldn't go down that route. But anyway, have you got the NightFox 120Rs? Have you got any of the earlier versions? What do you think of them? Would you use them? Do you think they're worth the money? Let me know. Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear back from you. And don't forget to subscribe. Check out these other videos that I've got running at the moment that you might like. I'm going to throw the ATN night sight up there and the Yukon Photon up there as well. So check those videos out. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. Great little community on there, and I'll see you on the next set of videos.